Come on, Bennett. Let's party. It's Bosley's Law.
Our next movie is named Commando, and it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Rambo crossed with Superman. This guy is the greatest commando fighter who ever lived. Just to carry around the weapons that he uses, he has to be in great shape. Ever since Robert De Niro strapped on all those knives and guns in Taxi Driver, there's been an obligatory scene in a lot of violent movies where the warrior suits up for battle. And when Schwarzenegger is finished, he looks like a closeout sale at the weapons store. Pistols, knives, rifles, machine guns, grenades, and a portable rocket launcher.
I expected to see a credit at the end of the film, Mr. Schwarzenegger's clothes provided by General Dynamics.
I was put on this earth to live fully. I just walked all over the place and screamed, ice cream, ice cream.
Come on, I'll show you something else. Commando is more of an action comic strip than a movie. The plot motivation is paper thin in this film. Schwarzenegger, tough guy. Bad guys kidnap daughter, he blow him up real good. There was a real short script. It's on the back of a small envelope.
His newest film is called Commando, and it's in theaters all across the country. Please welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger. Did you ever consider secretarial work?
I did. But my typing wasn't that good. Muscularity and shape is very important for the parts I play, but it's not important to be 240 or 250 body weight and be a Mr. Universe or something.
But I think you could take Jack LaLanne. I have a feeling. You're trying to, did you say lose your accent or what?
No, it's not important to lose it. I think that some people think it's attractive. Other people think it's very sexy, which I don't blame them. When people hear me, they know it's Arnold.
They make you.
They don't even have to see me. You have a weird body. you have a weird name, and you have a weird accent.
We're going to do a commercial. We'll be right back.
They hunted him down.
You know, Colonel, we went to a lot of trouble to find you.
They murdered his friends. And they took the only thing he would kill for.
If you want your kid back, then you gotta cooperate.
The other night it started right. The kids were all asleep. So I snuffed up our favorite chips and I did not make a peep.
This movie doesn't have the sophistication of Terminator, Schwarzenegger's last big hit. If I have a real objection to the film, it's the character of the villain who we saw there in the last scene, who is, I think, almost unmistakably presented as sort of a leather sort of homosexual guy.
Absolutely, no question. As if Arnold Schwarzenegger had to prove that he was a man by beating him, and there's something a little weird going on there.
Is this a violent film?
Well, it is an action-packed film. It has some violence in there.
All right, do you need to explain anything here, or is it just all gunfire?
I tell you, the movie was a lot of fun to make. It's a lot of fun to watch, and I'm very happy that it is the second week in a row #1 in the box office.
Those steroids, by the way, apparently don't affect your ego, do they?
So glad you came into my life. What a feeling.
I mean, you have a crazy name that nobody can pronounce. You have a strange-looking physique that cannot fit in any movie, and your accent is crazy. So, I mean, they found all those faults.
In addition to his engagement, Arnold's anxiously looking forward to the release of his latest film, Commando. He says it's his best yet, but that's what you'd expect from someone who enjoys his work as much as he does.
For me, fun is morning, noon, and night.
Arnold, sometimes you come across like just a big kid.
I wish they had gotten to the Commando sequences late or sooner. It's only like the last 20 minutes in the film. I wish he had put on the grease paint and the G.I. Joe clothes a little bit sooner. I think it would have helped the movie. It sags a little for me. The other objection is that when we do get the G.I. Joe sequences, I thought that some of those weren't as exciting as maybe a couple of the car chases that had gone on before. I mean, but what does he do? He blows up some buildings. We see him shot from 4 different angles. Blow, 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 blow.
Blows them up real good.
He blows them up real good. I can't recommend the film.
Wrong. The one thing I noticed in the film that was fun is the sentry in the tower. This is an absolutely obligatory scene. I saw the tower. I was waiting for it. The guy always goes, ah, and falls out. And I was happy to see that he made it right on time.
Just takes a minute. Prove my love. Look in my heart. See all the love that's waiting for you.
I've had to learn a lot, you know.
Like what have you had to learn?
Well, you know, like how to plunge my toilet bowl. Sounds really gross, right? But this is like, these are the things that are in my life right now.
But that lady clapped real loud. She clapped like she was your roommate.
I don't think that way, you know what I mean? I'm really bad, but I'm learning, you know? The whites and the darks and the colors.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it. We're different in that way. Just that way, please. I'm not Betty Crocker. I get lonely sometimes and stuff.
I was wondering what that rumbling was.
They put a herpes on my lip.
So that's a good way to portray the character and show people that it ain't like the Richard Gere movie. My roots.
And it still smells. That's how bad I did it.
Alyssa Milano.
You know what I like best? The price.
Fuck you. I'll be back. Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. I lied. I ate green berets for breakfast.
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
This isn't a plane. This is a canoe with wings.
Come sta?
Let off some steam, Bennett. I hate small talk. I think it was too much pressure for you, Bennett. Can't take the pressure, Bennett, huh?
Daddy. Look in my heart. See all the love that's waiting for you. Let yourself go. Look in my heart. Always believe I'm here forever. Whoa. Look in my heart. See all the love that's waiting for you. Let yourself go. Look in my heart. Always believe I'm here forever. Whoa. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la
I think the reason why you see me look more comfortable in this film is simply because it's the film that I was meant for. I think what makes this movie work is simply that it is not only just an action film, but it has also a human story.
And a split decision on Commando. I thought it worked as an effective entertainment. Gene did not.